Hello, Capricorn. Hello, 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 and welcome to Bunny Cat's Oracle. Or if it's not your first time here, welcome back. It's great to have you here. It's great to be here. I am, of course, in my own home, so it's always great to be here. I like it here. I'm going to be doing your November 2020 general tarot reading. And as usual, I like to start the readings with a little prayer for everyone who's here today. I already lit some candles for you. Got some incense going today too. And so before we begin, I'd just like to say a prayer for everyone who clicked on this video today. I pray that you are happy, that you're healthy, that you are safe, that you are blessed, and that all your best wishes are coming true. All right, let's get started. I'll get some shuffling for you today. I pre-shuffled a little bit, but let's get some more. All right, what's up for Capricorn? What's up for my Capricorn friends? November 2020, please. What does Capricorn need to know this month? Gonna get 3 more before we start. What does Capricorn need to hear? All right, feels good. All right. Let's take a look at your present energy. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. Wonderful. The Star. Oh, this is beautiful. The Page of Swords. Page of Flamingos in this deck. And the 4 of Wands. Wow. This is absolutely wonderful. You guys are sitting really pretty in your present energy. We have a card here talking about a marriage, or for some of you, a promotion. Being seen in a really good light this month. Feels like you've had a nice come up moment. Feels like you're making a dream come true with the Star card here. Wishing upon a star, making it happen. 6 of Diamonds, or 6 of Oysters as it's known in this deck, is often associated with an inheritance. Some of you could have come into some money. It doesn't necessarily have to be an inheritance though. It could be a windfall of some sort. It could be a lottery. It could be like an extra bonus that you got at work, or even some funding that you found out that you were able to get. But it shows you having more than enough and being seen in a really good light in your community. Also, with regard to being seen, you do have the Page of Flamingos here, otherwise known as the Page of Swords, which is kind of our spy card, but it just means people are really curious about you. People are watching you this month, Capricorn. What's going on with that? Let's see if we need any clarification. I don't really feel that I do, but okay. And no, I absolutely don't. This is the Unicorn card. That's amazing. Like this is like my dream card. There's only one of these in this deck, this playing card deck. It can be anything you want it to be. So you guys are making some moves this month, maybe even doing something a little bit wild, something that's inspiring people around you. So good for you. This is really exciting. Let's see what else is going on in the rest of the rainbow spread here. It's a little different every time I do this spread. In your recent past, I've got the 8 of Swords. I have the Ace of Wands. I've got the Knight of Pentacles. And I have the Ace of Flamingos. Already 2 aces just in your recent past. I feel like you had some sort of new beginning. There was like a passionate new beginning. It's got to do with some sort of truth. Got the 8 of Diamonds and the 2 of Spades, clarifying there may be some sort of difficult choice that you made recently. 8 of Swords is about fear, but it's like the constructs of your mind. It's like this woman here. Well, this is Alice. This is the Wonderland deck, of course, my favorite. See, it's like she's afraid to step forward. She's got all these flamingos around her and she's got a little bit of water in front of her feet. It's really just a puddle. Like we can see that it's really just a puddle, but she doesn't see that. It could be an ocean, you know, for all she knows. But it's like being afraid to take that step forward and thinking that things are much more dangerous than they are. And it seems like you did take a step forward though. Like you're again, this is your recent past energy. So it may have been like something kind of difficult or something that you took a chance on where you were like, oh God, I don't know. And I'm doing it anyway. But in the present, like I said, you're looking really, really good. It looks like you're really making some moves here. 8 of Diamonds. This is about your skills. You may have been developing some talents. There's something you feel really passionately about with the Ace of Wands here. And the Ace of Diamonds also said, reward is coming. So you may be coming into some rewards. If you haven't yet, you definitely will be in November very soon with that Six of Diamonds here. Let me show you that card. I absolutely love this card. Alice has this big old cake and all these oysters are showing up like, hey, we'd like some cake too. You know, she's got more than enough to share. This card is also associated with charity. So some of you could be doing some charity work this month or sharing, you know, with people around you, your friends, your family, other people in your community who are less fortunate. I like it though. Knight of Peppermills or oysters, as it's known in this deck. This is a very slow moving knight. It's saying there's something that you may have wanted to do that's taken a really long time. I feel like it's something you wanted to do because the Eight of Diamonds is here as a clarifier, as opposed to waiting for something to show up. It's like either something you've wanted to do for a long time or something you've been working on for a really, really long time. And you're finally kind of making progress and it's not going away anytime soon. The thing about this knight is he takes a long time to get here, but then once he's here, like he's here for a long time. You know what I mean? It's like that song, took a while to get me here. I'm going to take my time. So I think you're going to enjoy whatever it is you're working on this month. It's looking really lovely. Ace of Swords, by the way, is also a victory card. So let me bring this closer to you. You can see that this flamingo who's representing the swords in this deck, he's wearing a little crown and he's got some palm fronds and like a wreath going here, which is symbolizing the victory. There's some sort of victory. It may have been hard won, but you're definitely going to enjoy it. This card is also associated with truth and clarity. So there's a feeling of needing to speak or live your truth, needing to live your life in a way that feels very authentic. And you may have had some delays. Again, like you had that Eight of Swords with the Two of Swords crossing it. So you may have felt really kind of delayed and held back in your recent past. Like you couldn't move forward with something, but you knew kind of deep down in your gut, like, I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to make it happen. And you're making it happen. I apologize for the background noise. That's just my boyfriend back there leaving and apparently kicking something on his way out. Just kidding. It's not that dramatic. All right, well, let's take a look at the line of what is hidden. What is hidden for my Capricorns? Ooh, we got the Devil card here. That's also your card, by the way. I don't know why the Devil is associated with Capricorn, but it is. Can be a good thing. It's just kind of weird. So we get 2 sevens here. 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, or aka Flamingos. And we've got the Knight of Wands. Wow. I can't help but feel, Capricorn, there's somebody that's like not giving up on you and they're like a little bit shady. Before I say too much though, let me get a clarifier between these 2 sevens. I feel like this one wants to come up. We got the 6 of Diamonds. Okay, that's cool. Let me grab this one too. 9 of Hearts. Okay, so maybe they're not that shady, but got the 6 of Spades here. And this one too, King of Hearts. Okay. All right. You're going to be having a lot of options this month. First of all, 7 of Hats, aka Cups, also known as the 7 of Hearts. We have the playing card meeting in this deck as well, just to make it extra confusing. But this card is associated with somebody having a lot of options. It also feels like wish fulfillment. Like it's like, yeah, you can have anything you want, you can have everything you want, but you must choose wisely because you have all these options and you know, depending on what you choose, it will lead you down a different path, of course. But at any rate, I feel like no matter what you choose, you're good. You're golden. Like you've got all these great cards. Clarifying this between these 2 sevens, we've got the 6 of Diamonds and the 9 of Hearts. So again, that 6 of Diamonds is about sudden wealth or just like a lump sum of money, like a little bit of extra wealth. You know what I mean? And the 9 of Hearts is the wish card. Like this is about dreams come true, which is kind of like beckoning back to the star. So there's something kind of exciting happening behind the scenes. Again, this is the line of what's hidden to you. So there's some kind of secret surprise and it has to do with something you choose. And it may be related to some charity work as well. It may be that you are doing some volunteer work this month. Even if it doesn't feel like super charitable, like your friends are making a movie and you're involved with that or something like that, you know, it's something that you do voluntarily may bring you what feels like a wish come true. You may even meet someone that feels like, you know, a dream come true. It's fun though. It feels like an exciting little surprise. The 7 of spades always kind of gives me pause because depending on what deck you look at, it may be a good thing or a bad thing. In the Rider-Waite, this card is associated with deception and theft. So again, like I said, it does give me pause. In this deck, however, they would describe it as a wonderful new fantasy. And it's also associated with architecture. No matter what deck you choose, this is definitely a card of independence. It's like somebody that's, in it for themselves. So I couldn't help but feel like somebody around you is doing something kind of shady or underhanded, it may not be that much of a bad thing, but it's something you don't know about. So I'm not crazy about that. It's falling right underneath the Devil card. So it could be a partner. We've got a King of Hearts here. So we could have a water sign, male, like a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. And then we also have the Six of Spades clarifying that. So I can't help but feel, for some of you, there could be a partner who's doing something underhanded or just somebody, like even if it's not something way out there, it may have just been like, some gossip or something, not completely flattering that they said about you. And, were you to discover this underhanded action, whatever it is, lying, cheating, stealing, gossiping, I don't know, you would be moving away from them. So it's not something you're aware of yet, but the Six of Spades is about moving out of choppy waters, kind of like leaving a somewhat stressful or dramatic situation. So the Devil as well, it's about the things that hold you back. It can represent someone who has some kind of narcissistic tendencies, who always puts their own needs first. It can talk about addictions, smoking too much, eating too much, drinking too much. It can be about your ambition, right? But I kind of get the feeling this is about somebody in your life, kind of an emotional man, It can also be someone with the King of Hearts who's very calm on the surface, but has, very deep emotions, which really isn't a bad thing, right? They're generally in control of their emotions. But you know what they say, still waters run deep. This person could either be obsessed with you or they could just be not completely honest. It's like I feel like this person is not completely honest about their intentions. And I feel like they're not giving up as well. The card, the Nine of Wands above them, like, I don't know what they want. But I do see you moving away from this person if they are a problem for you with the Six of Spades here. So I'm not going to worry about that too much, but we'll see how that plays out, won't we? Okay, let's look at further into your future. Sorry, I'm looking at the cards and trying to talk at the same time and not really doing a very good job. Sorry about that. Okay. Right, that's my man at the door here. Well, we have the Ten of Hearts. This is looking really good. Yeah, really good. I feel like you're really focused on your family this month, Capricorn. You know what? Somebody else got this. I don't remember, but in one of the other signs I did a reading for, they had this combination of the Ten of Hearts, or Cups rather, and then the Seven of Wands. And I kind of got the sense it's like you are really taking care of your family. And you may even be standing up for someone. Like Seven of Wands is a card of advocacy. So there could be someone in your family, maybe a small child, who needs your help or needs somebody to kind of like be their voice, right? Let's get some clarifiers again. Monk, that's a little loud. Sorry. My boyfriend's like opening a box with a bunch of tape on it or something. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's really loud. Sorry about that. And yeah, Seven of Diamonds. Okay. Okay. So Five of Diamonds, Seven of Diamonds, Seven of Wands on top of the Six of Swords. So again, this is that card we saw here. There was somebody who's leaving. There's somebody who's moving on. I couldn't help but think of like, there may be a small child who's moving with the Jack of Clubs here. Maybe like having to switch schools, or maybe having to move out of their residence somewhere else or something like that. And it feels like you're helping them with this advocacy card here, like you're standing up for them or you're assisting them. It feels like something really heavy that they're dealing with the Ten of Clubs. like it's the card of burden. So it just feels like they've got a lot on their plate and that you're going to be there for them. Like a support. There's some sort of heartbreak as well. Like it could be somebody that you're assisting. Again, even if it's not a small child, it could be like a friend of yours or like a family member. There's some sort of heartbreak and it feels like a huge burden. Like I can't help but think somebody's leaving their residence. It could have been that they were cohabitating with a partner and like now they're breaking up. And a lot of people are breaking up in COVID. Oh my God, it's so sad. I don't feel like this is you, Capricorn. Like I feel like really this is somebody around you, maybe for some of you, this is your energy, but I'm really just getting the sense it's like somebody else around you. Cause this vibe, this is the Six of Spades, right? That showed up here and something that is hidden. I feel like you're going to hear about this, somebody that you know that you really care about and you kind of want to be there for them. They're going through some sort of difficult move. So you may be helping them. The Five of Diamonds is, it's about supportive relationships, right? Somebody that's there for you through thick and through thin. And you may be that person. You may be there for somebody through thick and through thin. Seven of Diamonds is about a challenge, a work challenge. It's positive though, like this card. The red cards in the playing card system are sort of known to be kind of like more positive than the black cards. So they take on a little bit of a different meaning than their tarot card association. But so the Seven of Diamonds here says, any challenges or struggles that you have experienced, they will be overcome. So there is like what feels like a little bit of a difficult move. But this is saying, it's going to be fine. Like it's going to be fine. It's going to go well. It just might feel like a bit extra tricky this month. We are, still in lockdown, a lot of us. So there may be restrictions. It may be more complicated if you're helping someone move, for example. You guys will have to wear masks and gloves and all that. And but you will get through it. It'll be good. And this isn't going to apply for everyone, but somebody here is moving away from like choppy waters into a more kind of calm existence. And your energy is wonderful, like absolutely wonderful, Capricorn. Like I feel like Ten of Hearts is one of the best cards. So is the Star and the Four of Wands for that matter. It's about having it all. And it's interesting how in this deck, Alice is just kind of alone with her pet, like doing her knitting. See if you can see that, like this, like a little mouse here or something that's like helping her. So usually in the Rider-Waite tarot anyways, we would see a man and a woman and two kids and a dog, and it's sort of like this kind of Christian conservative idea of what happiness means, but in this deck they're saying it's totally possible to be happy just with your pet mouse, right? Or your roommates or your friends or whatnot, right? So whatever happiness means to you or whatever family means to you, it seems like you've got a lot of people around you who love you and whom you love, and you're really enjoying it. Like there's a really, really positive vibe that's coming through here. I want to take a look at what's motivating you this month. Although I feel like I already know that. We've got the Knight of Peppermills and we've got that Strength card. Cool. And we have the Three of Diamonds. So lots of like passionate energy coming through here. And we have also got the Seven of Spades and the Eight of Hearts. So I get a feeling, again, the Seven of Spades is like this card over here, Seven of Spades. So I feel like you're wanting to do what's best for you. You're definitely wanting to be strong. You're wanting to kind of show people what you're made of. Some of you could be working out a lot too with this Strength card, like literally strengthening yourself. Also, I feel like you're making some really fast moves, like the Knight of Wands here. This is the fastest moving knight. So he's literally associated with just speed, and I feel like because you have the Knight of Pentacles in your recent past, it's sort of like you're coming out of a period where there's been a real slowdown, and that's been like probably really frustrating for you. Like you're just like, oh, come on, like I want to just make some moves. So I feel like this month you are just making moves and you're just like, okay, let's get going, kind of thing. With the Eight of Hearts, I definitely get the sense of family on your mind. Like you're wanting to unite your family, whatever that means for you, even if it's just like a group of friends that feel like family for you. And you definitely focused on your work with the Three of Diamonds, people seeing you as being really talented. You're wanting people to see you as being really capable as well. And as somebody who can kind of keep things going, even when it feels like the rest of the world is shutting down. So very noble, Capricorn. I like it. Also, with 2 knights already in your spread, it does say, oh, sorry, this one, that's the knight. It does say, things are picking up. Like there's going to be some kind of, some action this month, right? Which is probably a welcome blessing. I'm going to look at your advice cards, get some advice. We've got the 2 of Wands here. We've got the 2 of Oysters as well. Oh, and we've got the Queen of Flamingos. Okay, let me clarify this. 8 of Spades, Queen of Spades, which is also the Queen of Flamingos. This is the same queen, if you can see that, the playing card, meaning that's the Queen of Spades right there. So you guys have some kind of choice to make here. And this is saying choose wisely. The 2s are about choices, and you have 2 of them, 2 2s. So there's definitely a choice to make. And it feels like it's a little scary. Again, that 8 of Spades, that's that same card that you got earlier in the recent past, which was also covered with a 2, the 2 of Spades. So you now have actually 3 2s, 1, 2, 3. So there's definitely some sort of choice to make. And it may have to do with your work, with the two Pentacles here. You may have to actually drop something in order to better focus on something else. Queen of Flamingos here. Sometimes this card shows up when you need to cut something out of your life. Something or someone. For some of you, you may be cutting someone out of your life. But I'm really strongly getting the feeling that this relates more to your work. It's like, do I do this or do I do this? Or, I can't do both. I'm exhausted, or like this is a bit much. Some of you may even be doing like 3 jobs or like 2 jobs and like a side project. And it's like something has to go. Like in order for you to better focus your energy and make one of them like really work, it's like you have to give one of them up, right? And there's a little bit of fear about it, but you need to listen to your gut. Queen of Spades is incredibly perceptive. Again, if you're a man, if you're a woman, the Queen energy, it can still apply, right? It's not really about sex here, but this Queen has very strong boundaries. She can sniff red flags a mile away. She does not let any nonsense get past her, right? So she's very, very picky and very, very choosy. And if something's not going to work, it's not going to work. And she's going to kind of cut it off right away, right? So the message I'm getting here is to really just like be strong in your choices, be strong in your convictions. Like if you can see that something's not going to work out, and you can just cut it off, right? If you feel like somebody in your life, like whoever this shady 7 of Spades character is, like if you feel like somebody is not meant to be there, then, they're not meant to be there, and say bye-bye, right? You can be firm with this Queen of Swords energy. So that's been interesting. Overall, though, like really, really good vibes here. Really good news money-wise. If some of you were worried about money, it does look like money's coming in. It looks like some kind of magical dream is coming true. I like it. I don't know what this unicorn card is going to represent for you, but it can be anything. And right on top of the star, I love it. I did notice the other day there are 8 stars on the unicorn card, which there also are on the star card, which is my, making dreams come true card. So this is really exciting. Lots of like new beginning energy here as well. So I'd be very curious to know what you guys are working on. 2 aces says yes. If you had a question about something you wanted to make happen, it's like, yeah, go for it. Green light. Just be careful to check all the details, dotting your I's and crossing your T's and all that. And be wary about like getting into contracts or agreeing to anything before Mercury goes direct. I think Mercury goes direct on November 3rd, but the week after that, everything's always like a little bit fuzzy. So maybe just give it a week. Maybe just wait till like, the second week of November to like sign any contracts, or just be really careful. That's all. That's my little bit of advice. And believe in yourself, Capricorn, because like this is cool. This is really, really cool. There's something really cool happening. Just keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open for people around you who either may need your help and are afraid to ask, or people who also may be up to some shady business and not sure what that's about, but I guess you'll find out. Okay, let's get some oracle cards to finish off your reading. I'm going to take some cards from Colette Baron Reed's Wisdom of the Oracle. This is kind of a mini version of that deck. What do we have for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know? Oops. Okay, that one just flew right out, so we'll take that. This is the co-create card. Cool. So some of you are going to be co-creating, You know, some of you could be choosing a partner this month to create with. That's cool. Let's see what else. We'll just put that up there. Two more came out. Okay, we got Truth Be Told. Oh, actually, it's 3. Oh my God. Truth Be Told, Message in a Bottle, and Building Blocks. Wow. Okay. So there's some kind of truth that is going to come out, and I hope so, because you had some card in here talking about a bit of deception. So somebody's going to let you know something. That's cool. And maybe you need to be truthful as well yourself, and and expect that in others. Message in a bottle. So I feel like this kind of relates. Some kind of message that you will receive. This feels kind of exciting. And building blocks. So there's something you're building, really focused on building something this month, but there's some kind of mystery that's going on here as well. There's some sort of background mystery going on in your life this month, Capricorn, as you build your empire. And it feels kind of exciting. So I hope this has been helpful, or at least entertaining. It's been really interesting to read your cards. And again, if it doesn't apply to you, just forget it. They are just cards. So, it's not the end all be all. We're all creating our own futures. I want to thank you again for joining me here on the channel. It's wonderful having you. I really appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch the videos. If you leave a like or a helpful comment, not a mean one, of course, I do really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. And yeah, thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you really soon. Until then, take excellent care of yourselves. Bye.